yards, goes for 878 in those 2 touchdowns. Singletary was over 100 yards from scrimmage. And the Giants look like a pretty good team over the last couple of weeks with a 21-15 victory in Cleveland. And here's Nabers, second only to Bobby Johnson for most career receiving yards through your first 3 games going back to 1948. Johnson had 281 back in 84. Malik Nabers 271. That's more than Sterling Shepard back in 2016. And Nabers is scoring touchdowns as well. Is Malik Nabers going to single-handedly save the Daniel Jones era in New York?
Well, I think that's what the Giants were thinking once they let Saquon Barkley go, because everybody was saying, like, who on this offense scares you? It's Malik Nabers, right? So it was interesting that week 1, they didn't force feed him the ball. It seems like Daniel Jones is making a conservative effort to realize he's my best playmaker. Let me get him the ball. And he showed why. He showed why he was a top 10 pick the last 2 weeks of this season. Look at this catch right here. Give me the ball, right? 50-50 jump ball. He goes up top, Martin Emerson's head, and comes away with it. He's a really good route runner, and he's just explosive with the football in his hand. So to your point, maybe Daniel Jones finally realizes, you know what? I'm just going to get this guy the ball because he's going to give me the best opportunity to have success. And Daniel Jones was real efficient with the football, but it helps when you target your top receiver on the outside.
First time in his career he's had back-to-back games of 2 passing touchdowns and no picks. On the other side, Deshaun Watson, you look at the numbers, completion percentage not up there, but a couple of touchdowns. I mean, what is missing for the Browns right now?
A healthy offensive line. He was sacked 8 times. I know there was a lot of question marks going into this game. The Giants spent all this money on the defensive line. Kayvon Thibodeau, first-round pick. Brian Burns, they traded and gave him a boatload of money. Dexter Lawrence. Well, they showed up and showed out today. Deshaun Watson was under constant duress. You see it right here. And it was a turnstile key at offensive line because even a few of the players that came back got hurt in this game. So now you're dealing with the backups of the backups playing in this game for the Cleveland Browns. And it was just too much for this defensive line. Look at Brian Burns coming around the edge. Forced fumble right there. Another turnover from the Cleveland Browns. But the defensive line from the Giants, this is what everybody has been waiting for. They feasted today on that beat-up Cleveland Browns offensive line.
Once again, another week of
Listen, man, he has had himself a nice couple of weeks. Jordan Love, quarterback for Green Bay, out with a knee injury. Watches as Malik Willis just done a fabulous job. This is a screen, delay, one-way, throw it back. Emmanuel Wilson takes it. Great job of running by Lewis. Easily got the first down, cut back in and outran the secondary. Green Bay on the road. 30-14, big day for the quarterback and the running back. There's Daniel Jones to Malik Nabers. Sets up, beautiful catch, high in the air, spins around. Great concentration, number 1. There's the catch, left foot in, right foot in, left hand down. That's a touchdown. And then Jones to Nabers again. Crossing route. What have I told you, Howie, for 30 years? Best route in football. Crossing route, there it is. 21-15, it's the Giants on top of Cleveland.
Nabers, the youngest player in NFL history ever to have 2 touchdowns in a game. Part of the big victory for the Giants, Megan O'Leary with the rookie.
Thank you so much, guys. Malik, that was quite the start to this game. Obviously not what you wanted, but Coach Dable said he preached resiliency all week long. How did you guys pull it together after that?
I mean, our defense did a great job today. I mean, holding this team to 15 points, bro. It was a hell of a job by the defense. I mean, we kept rolling on offense in the first half, did enough to get the dub.
Yeah, and you did enough personally to make history, the youngest wide receiver in NFL history to score twice in a game. I mean, I know that your expectation for yourself is always high, but what can you say about today's play and how you roll this into the short week?
I mean, we came in here and executed well. I mean, DJ stayed in the pocket, took a couple hits, delivered some great footballs to me, and we capitalized on that.
Excellent. Well, congratulations on this one. Thank you, Malik. Appreciate you.
I mean, every team in the league needs a playmaker. For the Giants to go out and draft this kid in the first round and the way he's playing his first 3 games in the NFL, that's been really, really impressive. And to bounce back from last week, he had a big drop. And to come out this week and just, play the way he's playing, Daniel Jones found himself a weapon that I think is going to be good for the Giants definitely in the near to hopefully long future.
And that's the thing with Daniel Jones. It's, the Giants were talking about not giving him enough support. Offensive line, skill positions. He's strung together 2 weeks in a row here where I think he's played well. Nabers is, as you mentioned, when we're talking about OBJ, and is the first guy athletically and physically, and his balance, his ability to go up and get the football, body control is similar to OBJ. That's saying a lot.
He's got 3 receiving touchdowns in 3 games so far as a pro. Another rookie who had a